Hey there, everybody. It is Canadiens at Capitals. And I'm Rick. Welcome to the channel. All right, so we got Canadiens at Capitals. They're on the road for one game. They're back home tomorrow to play Dallas. It's a back-to-back situation. So I've got a little bit of news, as y'all know. Same thing. I say the same thing every show. A little bit of news. I got some stats for the game. I got the Guess the Score contest. If you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, and you can pick that guy from either team. If you're the first one in the chat and you are from Canada, you would win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interact. Give your guesses in the chat. Good luck to everybody who guesses. We haven't had a winner yet this year. We're at the halfway point exactly. And let's try to get a winner. I'm going with 4-3 Montreal. And I'm going to give the first goal to a Capital, though, Protas. Alexei Protas, I think. So 4-3 Montreal is what I'm going with. They beat us, I don't know if it was 4-3 and 6-3 already. So if we lose tonight, they sweep us for the season. Let's not have that. Montreal is a different team than the one that the Capitals beat both times. So there's also that. Let's quickly see who's here, and then I'm going to give you what I got. Guru, first one in, 4-3 Caps. Strome, first goal. Conservative Lawyer, 6-1 Habs. Caulfield, first goal. Ahoy, mateys, says Wonderful. Hey, Phil, how's it going? Who's going to score? Who won't score? The Habs will win 3-1. Gallagher will lead the charge. Born to be a Habs says, let's get ready to rumble. 3-2 Habs. Caulfield first goal, says Aki. And Gislain says 4-3 Habs Suzuki. I know it's not original, but tonight, if we win, it's a big test. It is a big test tonight. Guru says, I almost picked Protas, but picked Strome. It's funny, so many times we're close in our guesses. All right, let me get to what I've got before they get started. All right, so the only rookie defenseman to have how do I write this? I'll write this again. Only 3 rookie defensemen have led NHL rookies in points at the halfway point of the season. Only 3 times in the history of the NHL. One of them was Bobby Orr in 1966-67. One of the others was Nick Lidstrom in 1991 and 92. And then there's this guy. Lane Hudson is the third one from this season. In the history of the NHL, he's only one of 3 guys. He's in not a bad group to be in. Bobby Orr, Nick Lidstrom, and Lane Hudson. Does that mean he's going to be as great a player as they are? It doesn't necessarily, but it's a hell of a good sign. So that's pretty awesome thing there. Let's see. I got this. I didn't really write anything for it. So the Habs have flipped the script from the first 20 games and the second 20 games. First 20, they were 7-11-2. Second 20, 12-7-1. So if they keep that up and go the rest of the season along those lines, they've got a shot at the playoffs. I don't think you can flat out say, yeah, they're going to make the playoffs. It's a hot take of mine, but they've got a shot. If they keep playing like this, they got a good shot. Currently, they sit, I want to say 3 points out of the wild card spot, wild card 2. All right. Patrick Laine and David Savard will miss their 4th consecutive game. Laine with the flu, Savard with an upper body. And it's a sure thing because they didn't travel to Washington. So unless there's a new way to play hockey, the Capitals have, I don't know, right? I didn't write have. Capitals have the second most goals per game at a 3.66 goals per game clip and the best power play since November 9th. It says clicking at 32.9%, but currently right now they sit at 23.5. So I don't know if there was a mistake there. Jacob Dobish gets the start tonight. He's 2-0-0, a 0.48 goals against, a 982 save percentage. Charlie Lindgren will oppose him, I guess, for the Caps. I don't have his numbers, but we'll get them in a minute. The Habs are 8-2-0 their last 10. The Caps are 6-2-2. Alex Ovechkin has 19 goals in his 25 games played so far. He needs 23 to, I don't know if it's to tie or to pass Gretzky. They're coming back real soon. I don't got lots of time. The refs are Dan O'Rourke and Frederic Lequier. You can see the Habs have 41 points. The Bruins have 45. So we're 4 points from the Bruins. I think it's 5 points then from, I'm not sure exactly. But the Bruins are leading the wild card chase. They're not in a, they have the wild card 2 spot. So that's what it is. I just figured it out. Okay, power play, 22.1% for Montreal, 23.5% for Washington. Penalty kill, 82% for Montreal, 83.5% for the Caps. Face-off, 49.5% for Montreal, 50.5% for the Caps. Goals for per game, 3 even for Montreal, 3.66 for the Caps. And goals against, 3.38 for Montreal, 2.61 for the Caps. So, not that far apart. Sure, they score a little bit more than we do, and they give up a little less than we do. Granted, the rest of it, we're right up there with them. The way Montreal's playing right now, they can keep with the Caps. I don't see why not. Goalies tonight, Montembeault. No, it's not. It's Dobish. I don't know why Dobish's numbers aren't there, but I gave them to you anyway. We got Charlie Lindgren, 10-8-2, 270 goals against, 900 save percentage, no shutouts. And Dobish, that's his name, has 1, by the way. Caps lines. Strome, Ovechkin, Protas. PLD, McMichael, Wilson, Eller, Frank, and Radish. Dowd, Duhaime, and Mangiapane. Sandin, Carlson. I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name, but that guy. And Federvary, whatever, Fedjavari, and Roy, and Siegfried and Roy, and Chikrin, and Van Riemsdyk, and Lindgren starting. And the Habs lines are unchanged, except for Dobish and Nets tonight. But unchanged, Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Doc, Newhook, Armia, Dvorak, Anderson, Gallagher, Evans, Heineman, Pizzetta, Hudson, Matheson, Gooley, Carrier, Jacky, Struble, my game went away, and Dobish starting. Get back to you guys, and let me find a stream that's working. Oh, it came back just in time. It goes away and went to the bathroom, and then it came back. I didn't realize. Is it Proteus? It could be Proteus. I thought it was Protus. Ghislaine says, nope, it's Pro. He asked the question and answered it. There you go. Where did I leave off at? Okay, we solved that. No worries, Ghislaine. We'll see you later. Have fun shopping. Born to be a Hab. 4-2 Habs. Doc first goal. And Joe says 5-4 Habs. Caulfield first goal. So should be momentarily that they're going to face off here. By the way, for the background that you see there, tomorrow we're doing 2 streams at once. At 2 different streams, same time. We need to have the same background. Just I like the looks of this, so I'm using it for tonight. So yes, this is a Habs stream. Matt is supposed to be joining me. Said he was going to be here. He may pop in any minute now, or he may not. You never know with Matt. All right, this stream is no good because it keeps stopping. I got to find a new one. All right, that would be fine. Yeah, but you just, forget that. Try this. That one never works. Try this one. That one ain't working either. Try this one. One of them good. Oh, that's the one I was using. All right. Hang on. There. My stream says 18:35 left in the first, so I missed a full minute and a half, it seems. No score, no shots. I didn't miss much. Good save, Bobby, by Lindgren, I guess. I don't. Was that on New Hook? Good save by Lindgren. I got excited there for a second because red uniform. It was Dobish. Oh yeah, no, we're on the road. I got excited just for a sec. Lindgren, a former Hab. We're going to face off to his left. Yeah, guys, get it out of your zone there, man. Ooh. Zeta tripping. Habs going on the PK. 2 minutes in. Come on, guys. Gotta not do that. They got a really good power play. I mean, you just don't want to take penalties against Washington. Even though it's clicking only at 23.5 currently, but that's a good one. And since November 9th, it's a good part of the season. They've been pretty awesome. So let's wipe that grin off Lindgren. It's not spelled that way, though. Hey there, William. What's up? Not much. How about you? 2.5 minutes in here. Still no shots. And I've 30 seconds into the power play. Words ain't coming out very good today. I don't speak the good English today. Ooh. Bad giveaway. Chikrin with a goal. Damn it. I want to see that shot. It looked like Doba should have had that, but just a bad giveaway. Yeah, yeah. Dobish might have been screened. No, he wasn't screened. Bad giveaway by Evans there. There's the first chink in Dobish's armor, maybe. Well, not a great start there to give up a goal in the first 3 minutes. I can say that for sure. Oh, they just gave the shot. No, they don't want to give it a shot. No. An immaculate goal. Not his fault, Aiken. I don't know. He should have seen that. That's what I'm saying. Another penalty. How far behind am I? Well, yeah. How far behind am I from you guys? Oh, you're on the radio. I'm not even going to ask that. Guys, come on. It's going to be one of those games where they can't stay out of the fucking box. Let's not do that. That's not how you say up and atom. Just want to tell you that, Phil. You're going to split that atom? It was an Ovi blast that I think whoever the defender was got a stick on it because to me it looked like it curved. Either his shot curves, which could be, but I don't know. It didn't look like it curved naturally. Dobish made a good one there. Yeah, Aiken, great save, Dobish, right there. So up and Atom. If you want to spell it like that, ATEM. That's an atom, scientific thing. Atom, the small little tiny thing. I can't do that. I'm no. I'm old, Phil. I can't multitask like that. We are 6 minutes in already. Jesus. These things go fast. 15 seconds left on their power play. Shots are 4-1. They've got a goal. Here comes breakaway. Armia and the save. God damn it. You can email it to me. The stream I've got here now seems really good. It's not, I'm going to say that, knock wood, because I'm going to jinx it. But the first one I had kept freezing up. This one's been good. Where'd you go? Oh, Fehavari. What a stupid name. I'm sorry. It's just a weird name to pronounce. Fehavari. The name I couldn't pronounce earlier. Yeah, that's right. It was killed off. Good PK. 8 minutes gone. Come on. 9 minutes in. Shots are 4-3 now for Washington. It's 1-0 Washington. Marty would get to Jack Adams if he gets voted for being the best coach. It's all a vote. It's not automatic if he gets to the finals. Wow, already halfway through this period. That's really fast, I find. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I guess not a lot of whistles. Been a few, but that's it. All right, they're going for a commercial break. I see my signal is lacking a little bit. So if I sound weird, it's my signal. I can't help it. My provider. So far, you know what? The last couple of games, I'm going to say the Vancouver one, and I know against Vegas too, and Colorado. Didn't we come from behind? Looked like, oh man, we're going to lose this game. And they came back, and I'm not worried right now. The last few games, they've had some not the best starts and still won the games. So time flies when you're having fun. How about, is time fun when you're having flies? I don't know. You got to ask a frog or something for that. Could we steal a win? I guess, considering the discrepancy in their position in the league, it would be stealing a win, I guess, eh? Who will be the first to pull a trigger on a trade? What you mean? In which way are you talking about? Like, there's trades have happened already this year? William, yes, Ken Dryden was the last one in 1969, I guess, to win the Calder, or 70, 69 or 70 to win the Calder for the Habs. Sens are in bad form. I don't know everything going on there, but isn't Allmark out? And they're missing Allmark. That's what I heard somebody make a comment about. So I'm going with that. Ooh, big hit by somebody. I guess it was Struble. Struble looking to take another penalty. The big hit, I think it was Struble, not Jackeye. It looked like it was Jackeye by body, but the guy that raced back up the ice, kept my eye on him, and he had number 47. So I was reading something about if the Habs are in a playoff spot at the deadline, I don't see them trading away their veterans. So I'll have to see. I mean, there's with this game, I think it's 22 games till the deadline. There's a lot of things that could happen. I would think, though, Montreal wants them to make the run, try to make the playoffs, and hopefully make the playoffs. It would be good for them and all that. So Montreal will, I believe they'll support them in any way they have to. But he did say, Hughes, in his press conference the other day, 22 games. We got to, 22 games to go. They got a lot of stuff to figure out. Twelve minutes in. Shots are 6-3 for Washington. You still won nothing. Come on, guys, work harder. Look, not bad pressure there. Just got released, though. Icing. Do you think Evans is going to sign for 6 years? So you're going to take a 28-year-old Jake Evans and sign him until he's 34? I don't think that makes sense. I'll say this, though. From what I'm reading, max is 5 years, but it's probably got to be 3. We'll see. Boston needs to do a rebuild. But, I mean, we got 4 games in hand on them, so they may still fall, yes. Rumors that the room over there is not very happy in Boston. How many years will you be saying that, Phil? I'll take Corey Perry back in a heartbeat when he's like 51. Is he going to still say that? Yeah, but I mean, when he's 37, 38? Like, that's the kind of guy you think we should bring in. And why do we need vets? How many more vets do we need? Really? People are saying we have enough vets. I don't think we need guys that old. I'm bringing a vet, bringing a guy that's, like guy 28, 29. I wouldn't bring in guys that are in the mid-30s. Which is why you can't sign Evans for 6. I don't think so. I think if he stays in Montreal, he's getting 4. If he goes elsewhere, he may get 5 or 6. But I think if he stays in Montreal, he's not getting more than 4. 4 years I'm talking about now, guys. Ooh, nice shot by Suzuki. Lindgren had to bobble that. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the first. You would trade for Sidney Crosby, but will the Penguins trade Sidney Crosby? But you see, trading for Sidney Crosby and giving up 2 firsts, okay? Sidney Crosby's here for what? 2 years, maybe? But you're giving up 2 firsts that could be here for many years. That's not, there's no gain there. So it doesn't pay to do something like that, in my opinion. Carrier will stick around, I think. I didn't say Crosby. You see, you're putting words in my mouth. I said, how many more years is Crosby going to play? You're going to give away some good future pieces for a guy coming in for a year or 2, maybe 3 at the most, right? You got to think. So I don't know. Does that make sense? I know it's Sidney Crosby. I get it. And I'd love to have Crosby here. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. Who called Lane a gadget player? Listen, I maybe like I could be wrong there. I mean, Crosby's still Crosby, still playing well, but you're trading 2 firsts for a guy that's here probably 2 years. I don't know. No matter who that is, I don't know that makes sense. Oh, Snake Boisvert. Yeah, well, he's a gadget player. Go, gadget, go! Right? That kind of gadget player. What he meant. Again, you see, you lose the meaning of what I said, Phil. Coming back at me with Crosby's Montreal jersey sales will alone pay for his salary. You didn't hear what I said at all. It wouldn't be funny, Slinksy. It would not be funny. I would not be laughing. Tell you the truth. Definitely would not be laughing. You don't see him retiring soon. I don't know. Depends what you call soon. I mean, he's like 36. Not everybody's a Jagger. And you may be right. I could be totally off, totally wrong on that. How the game looking so far? Not a great start, but they've settled it down a bit. That's how I'd say. Kind of like the last few games. So I mean, you're trading 2 first round picks for a guy who's going to be 38 this year. Like, doesn't make sense. Unless his name is Jesus Crosby, okay, maybe, but You see him playing till 45, Phil. You're a dreamer, dude. You know you're a dreamer. So you're saying they should trade for him and sign him, extend him an extra 5 years? Because that's good management. Hey, we're under 2 minutes already. Fast period. Hell yeah. He's a fast period. Yeah, cold week, Lucas. You're not kidding. Still cold today, man. That's a penalty to Dubois. How come that wasn't called? They called it? They called it. Yeah, that was a penalty to Dubois. Can I imagine Crosby with gray hair? He has a little bit. It rained there yesterday, Guru. When you say tropical, what was the temperature? It was cold here yesterday, man. It was no, you know what? It wasn't yesterday was probably warmer day of the last bunch, but it was still cold. I know I was outside for a lot of it. Lucas, apparently it's not like they've changed what is wrong. Sometimes if you get the flu, it could take a couple of weeks. Like literally, it can. So it could be the flu still. We'll see if he's in the game tomorrow. It was +5 there. Shit, that's pretty good. Imagine for January day. Hey, listen, if you want to get Crosby and have him play, why don't you get Ovi and sign him also? Sign them both to 7-year deals and trade away all the draft picks you can to get them. That makes sense to me. It's not going to hurt down the road. All right, let's see if we can get something going on the power play. I didn't say gut the team. I said trade away draft picks. I didn't say gut the team. But I mean, you've heard the management say they want a team that's competitive for a long time. What you're saying to do makes them competitive for a short period of time and not so much for a long period of time. That to me, that doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying. How the hell did Lindgren make that save? He robbed him. That's just thievery right there. Right there under his. All right, it's 1-0 after one. Well, you know what? That's still not bad. 1-0 after one. We're that close with Washington. Like I said, last few games, right? They've done that exactly like this. So I wouldn't write them out at all. But what a save there by Lindgren right at the end. What a save. All right, so we got an intermission. What are we going to talk about? We can talk about Matt since he didn't show up. We did our podcast, which if you haven't seen it, Hab Normals, we're back. Episode 47 is out there. On Wednesday, we did that, and I asked him, "You're in on Friday?" "Oh, yeah, I'm there. Yeah. I don't know. No, he's not under there either. I don't know where he is. That American kid. All right, so what are we going to talk about? I am working on. What am I working on? I'm going to be doing. I'm currently working on. It's Talking Habs. Talking Habs Media. What am I calling it? Mid-season awards. I think that's what it's called. Hell, what the hell's wrong with me? You don't have enough time to find that out. Where the hell is it? Oh, the Talking Habs Media Mid-Season Awards. So awards like most underrated Hab, best head coach move, most surprising Hab, player who deserves more, most improved, most exciting, best Habs prospect, that kind of stuff. I've got 10 so far. I'm gonna hopefully have 12. And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to give a Habs report card, mid-season report card thing. And why, like, those are easy. I know they're kind of simple videos, but I'm a monetized channel. It's post-Christmas, and ad rates are down to next to nothing. So it's a lot of work for not getting paid. So I'm trying to do stuff that is a little less work to get the video out. Does that make sense? If it doesn't, well, what can I do? Does Matt have a gold medal hangover? No. Matt has Americanitis. I don't know what else to call it. I just came up with that. Hey, no one ever used the term before. I just came up with it like groceries. That's my Trump. It's not a good one. I look forward to hearing from you guys anytime now. I look forward to it. Habs are going to be in Utah for the first time on, I want to say Tuesday or sometime very soon anyway. I think Tuesday. So it should be interesting. First time in that city. All right, everybody, finish peeing. Get your snacks. Get back to the screen. Let's get some conversation going tonight. I mean, I've got nothing really because I used it all up. So Oh, what do you think the second period's going to be like? I'm on record kind of as saying that, the last few games, this is kind of the script that they wrote and they won those games, and it seems like it's repeating. Do you agree with me or do you not? In the meantime, I will sit here and wait. Like, really, I wonder, is my mic working? It's not working? Hello. Okay, Rick's going insane. Somebody call an ambulance quick. Rick is going insane. All right. I'm seriously wondering if everybody left. Oh, I'm going to listen to Marty be wrong for a bit. All right, I got to come up with something then. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what you guys want to talk about. I got nothing. I gave you everything. I gave you it all. I gave you all my best for how good the Caps are this season. It's not bad, only being down 1-0 after one period. It's kind of what I said before, Guru. Exactly right. It's down. It's 1-0. It's the Caps, and against. I'm quite sure. Okay, we were up on Vancouver. They tied it and went up 3-1, but we came back. There's another game where they let off. As a matter of fact, was it Colorado? One of the teams we played and beat recently. They had only lost one game after leading after two. And they came back. Like Montreal can come back, so I'm not worried after one. We're only down one. If it was 3-0 after one, might be a different story. But it's 1-0. We'll see if this team. It's a good test for this team. This game. Let's see if they pass the test. I'd like to see them win because I don't want them to be swept. So there's one thing. I'm sure they don't want to be swept by Washington. So. Well, Guru, yeah, I mean, I think I really do. I think it's you got Carrier came in and helped stabilize the back end, right? And I believe at the same time, the defense in general started picking up the system that they've been struggling with, that zone and man on man coverage. It seems like they're getting that a lot better than they were. They got rid of their liability on defense and Justin Barron. Jacob Dobish came in to be pretty solid. So you got more. Your goaltending is better. Your defense is better. They're able to, keep up with the better teams. I mean, that's just, then the young kids, there's some talent here. So, yeah, it's a taste of the future. We're getting a little taste of it. How far can they go with it? That's what we'll see. Marty St. Louis was saying yesterday, I believe, part of them being in the mix, what he meant by that was experience for these guys, being in important games later in the season, handling high pressure games. How do they do that? He's talking about that. I've mentioned that before, right? Great experience for them if they do make the playoffs, just making a run. It's great experience. So apparently that's what he meant for being in the mix. Not that they would necessarily make a playoffs spot, but that they would get good experience in trying to do that, learning how to do that. Hudson for Calder, I certainly hope so. He's playing fantastic. So, my prediction at the beginning of the season was he'd be in the top 3. I think that's going to come true unless something bad happens. Knock wood, that doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean, if Hudson is anywhere near their points, and if he's ahead of them, well, the other guys, then forget it. But if he's anywhere near their points, I don't know which guy. One of the analysts was saying, look at the amount of minutes he's playing. He's playing way more minutes than them. You could say, well, then it's better for they have more points, less minutes. It's not how it's going to work. He's playing big minutes. He's getting points. He's just everything. The kid's been fantastic this year. It was still a good start, but he had stuff to learn. But he's learned. His game is a lot better from the first month to now. Oh, they've got Hughes there. He's saying exactly what I just said. That he said. There you go. He's second in odds right now. Imagine leading in points and he's second in odds. Or did one of the other guys pass him? I don't know. But, I mean, really. Which is good, though, because he's come from farther back than that in the Calder talk. So, Guru, yes. I read this. Oh, where did I see this? It was either on Blue Sky or I was reading something from it was reported. I don't know who the reporter was, but apparently Yossi, frustrated with Barron, doesn't want to play with him anymore. They can want to give it to Celebrini all they want. If he stays ahead of them, though, Aiken, I don't see how they can give it to Celebrini. So if he stays ahead of them, both those guys, Michkov and Celebrini, I'm sorry, he's going to win it. He says he doesn't pay attention. He doesn't look at it much. He wants to win games. That's what he wants to do, Hudson. The rest of it is what it is. Like, that's almost verbatim to what he said, too. I don't think. Listen, Hudson doesn't have to be point per game. He's a defenseman. If Hudson is within 10 points of Celebrini, I don't know. It should go to Hudson, but who knows what they're going to do. These days, who knows what these guys are how they're going to vote or anything. Renegade Man, Jacob Dobish is the backup goalie. Sam Montembeault is the starter. You can't honestly say to me, Monty is shit. He doesn't deserve to be starter. Dobish in 2 games deserves to come in here and be the starter or to be the 1B option. That doesn't work like that. Okay, Marty Biron's on drugs too. Marty Biron's on drugs saying they're going to get a first rounder for David Savard this year. I'm sorry, I don't see that. Not this year. I really don't see it this year. But he seems to think you could get, I don't know. I like what I see from Dobish so far too, but I'm not giving him the keys to the car right now. It's Monty's car. backup driver. And I don't think Dobich has a problem with that. And you don't want to push him too quick and too hard. He's already getting in his starts great teams to have to play. So, like, I don't know. I think that's good for me. The Hudson against Vancouver, I think that was his best game of the season. He was amazing against Vancouver. You could tell he knew Quinn Hughes was there, and he wanted the world to see what he could do, and he showed everybody. Michkov is struggling. I was reading a story actually. I wouldn't call it a story, so I'll say a part of a story that someone had posted. That about him basically being a bit of a hot dog and a bit selfish out there, not using his teammates to the best advantage. And that was a knock on him before he came over. And that might be what's going on there and why he's getting benched and what they're trying to get him straightened out. But I mean, yeah, he's fallen off big time over the last 14 games. Stankoven has been like silent in the last, I don't know, for a while. DL says, I better be careful with what I say. You just might be sitting down right next to Marty Biron when you were at the Four Nations. I doubt it because Biron is not a reporter. He's not a writer per se, right? He's an on-air personality. I doubt I'd be anywhere near those guys. He's not on the level of the other. Who's not on the level of the other three? Stankoven? Having Dobish being a quality backup will help to push Monty without a doubt. But you don't have to push Monty by having Dobish play every second game. Michkov's got some work to do. Apparently likes to cherry pick a little bit, stuff like that. So he's got to get that out of his game to play. But I mean, we had talked about that, not just me, but I mean, that's what people were talking about with him. Dustin Wolf, I don't think a goalie's going to win it here. Depending on the talent that would be ahead of him, but the talent is too great ahead of him. I don't see what he. Anyway, we're going to see him. Maybe I don't know who's going to be in Nets tomorrow, but we're playing the Flames tomorrow. Who's anti-weed? Marty Biron's anti-weed? Fuck him then. Dobish may be a Calder candidate. No, baby, he hasn't. No, he won't have played enough. So I doubt that he could be a Calder candidate. Aiken, I doubt Dobish gets considered. Dustin Wolf, potentially, but I doubt even him. All right, they're about to face off on my screen. We got Suzuki and I can't tell. Dowd. Won over eventually by Suzuki. Oh, nice move though by Slavkovsky there. And something happened, and the goalie Lindgren's getting there. It wasn't Suzuki's fault. Right. Yeah, Lindgren got shaken up by that. Suzuki was pushed into him. But what a move by Slav. I'm sorry. A beautiful move. And he puts a perfect pass right on Suzuki's stick. Come on. How's nobody writing about that there? Yeah, of course it's not a penalty. He got pushed. And that slap play was crazy good. Lindgren's fine. He's going to stay in the game. Oh, yeah, I forgot we're on the power play. I forgot. Come on, boys. Let's get one. Come on. Another time. No, it gets killed off. And Dubois. Oh, too bad Galley couldn't feed that. Hudson's all over the place tonight again. Heineman. God damn it, that was close. Good opportunity. Flyers should be headed like they should just break it down and do some. I don't know. I don't know if you can now, but they're headed in the wrong direction. They got to improve their goaltending. Uh, Lindgren's out. Thompson in for the Caps. Oh yeah, Suzuki elbowed him in the head. Not his fault, but yeah, he got an elbow to the head there. Get on right. Yeah, he's out probably for the concussion protocol. Logan Thompson's good. He's the starter, so it's not going to help us. That's for sure. Got a 178 goals against and a 942 save percentage in his last 5 games. Jobic with a save. Uh-oh, some pushing and shoving. Nothing burger there. Aiken Thompson was a very solid acquisition for them. Yeah. I know at the beginning we did our goalie tandem stuff. I kind of thought, was I wrong on that? He's had a good season and taken the starting job from Lindgren. They fleeced Vegas with 2 third-round picks for him. I mean, listen, it was a good deal for them, yeah. I mean, Vegas is doing fine, so I don't know if they fleeced them. Exactly. Some guys just need to change the scenery. Ooh. Sort of wraparound attempt by Montreal. Not successful. Almost 5 minutes into this one. Well, not almost, but close. Come on, boys. Oh. Oh, scores Caulfield. You can't jinx the other team's goalie by saying shutout. Doesn't work. You might think it works. Don't work. Cole Caulfield with his 23rd of the season. So he's on pace right now for 46. Beautiful. How do you leave him open? Don't know. You leave him open, you're going to pay sometime, most of the time. He's got 6 in his last 9. He's fine. On pace for. Oh, I forgot. Hey, I forgot this, so I'm gonna do a quick one. It's a delay, There's a delay. Keep forgetting to use that. But they didn't score much the last one, if I'm correct. And if they did, yeah, they didn't. He's tied for 5th most goals in the league right now, Caulfield is. Also, look at their shots now. 13-7 for Montreal. So Washington, I don't know, not getting shots from a quick kind of start. But who? Habs going on the power play again. All right, let's see. We get one here, too. Go ahead, 2-1 if we get one here. He hits a post, Caulfield. Wow, close. Close, but no cigar. Twelve 25 left here in the second. 17 seconds left on their power play, but they're stuck in their own end here. Kind of. It's killed off. 12 minutes left in the second. Delay game against Washington. The Habs get a power play delay game for Washington. Nice, boys. Now let's get a goal, man. 3 tries. You got to get one. Was it PLD again? He's having a shitty game. Eh? Okay, commercials. It's enough. Let's go. Let's go. Derek, exactly, right? Glad that deal was never made. Hey, who's who? Yeah, Caulfield tied it up with his 23rd of the season. It's 1-1. That's it. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, man, Caulfield was close there, man. Oh, there was it wasn't. No, he got pushed. Suzuki got pushed into Lindgren. Lindgren didn't leave the game right away, but not long after. Come on, boys. Third time's a charm. Ah, not a great one-timer by Caulfield there. Nine minutes gone in this second period. Ah, close again. High stick touched the puck, so we got a whistle. I just bought a bag of russet potatoes day by. I might make some fries after the game. I'm making some homemade pizza, not fresh, like not. I didn't make the dough. Let's just say it that way. But making pizza, might make some fries. We'll see. I'm a bit hungry. What time is it? Still got a ways to go. We're just about halfway through the game. Oh, excuse me. Offside. Who's do I do the same thing? Yellow potatoes don't make great fries, though, unfortunately. Very hard to crisp them up. These days I've had that. Even if you double fry them, but hey, I don't use yellow potatoes for fries. I don't know why I'm watching that. Sorry about that, people. All right. Anyway, stupid commercial. They'll be back in a minute. And the quality of food today, Huzu also is garbage in general. It's not just Rob Laws anymore. It's everywhere. It's pretty bad. But definitely them. And of course, it's not Loblaws I shop at, but it's Maxi, which is in their chain. So, yep. All right, we're underway again. Ooh, that was close. I don't know what he did. Did he miss the net? Oh, Montreal comes back the other way, does something similar. (9-1-1) left. Come on. Good speed there by Newhook. Yeah. Doesn't do anything with it, but oh. Don't give it away. Oh, come on. Montreal got the tripping call. Oh, okay. I see it. I see it. He grabbed Wilson and pulled him back and tripped him, so it's fair. It's fair, unfortunately. unfortunately. All right. Oh, we're going to try to get a goal here. Pretty much guarantee that. Going to sit in his office. Clear down. $7:45 to go here in the first. Carrier's blade went. So it's basically 5-on-3 for Christ's sake. There's a whistle, so they'll get off the ice. League has to fix broken blades and sticks. What do you mean? What do you want the league to do? Oh, come on, Andy. Scores, Andy. Shorty. Nice steal and then a nice short-handed goal on the breakaway. Way to go, Anderson. 2-1 Montreal. 6:38 left in the second. That's what you call taking advantage of a mistake. Okay, the guy, he fanned on a pass, and Andy was all over it. Nice. 3 broken sticks and an automatic penalty. Why? Because they break the sticks on purpose? Like, what are you talking about? They might come off way too much, but what does that have to do with the league? That's all I'm saying. How's that the league has to crack down on that? The manufacturers, sir, my eyes are itchy. Yeah, manufacturers have to, I don't know, do something better. Nice. Evan's skate sends it down all the way, and that should kill off this penalty. And they take another one, just like that. Fuck, is that dumb? Although the guy broke through the defense, I guess they had not much choice. But still, come on. For Carrier was a skate blade. Anyway, we're getting near the end of the period. Another 6 minutes or so to go. Commercials. $400 hockey sticks should not break so easily. And again, what are you saying? What is the league going to do? I wasn't you saying that, though. again, that would be on the manufacturer, but also it has something to do with flex. And you see the way these guys flex that stick when they take shots. I mean, I don't know what you expect to happen. But if anything, it's on the manufacturer, not on the league. Tripping. Ooh, dangerous. Shot by Wilson. Dobish, he bobbled it, but he knocked it out of there with his blocker, it looked like. Oh, they blew the whistle because his straps on his helmet came off. Dobish. There you go, Huzu. Good explanation. That's right. They're not expensive because they're sturdy. That's the old wooden sticks. They were sturdy. Really? That's what Brett Hull used? Wow. I did not know that. Well, so far so good on this power play for Montreal. 40 seconds left on it. They just cleared it down again. Dubois fans on the shot. Good block, too. Killed off. I thought they were going to get another one. Oh, off the post. Nice. It's because it didn't go in. I've never used those kind of sticks. I've only played with wood. Morning wood. No, but I've only played with wooden sticks. I've never used a composite or an aluminum one. Yeah, Utah is the game on Tuesday. So and Dallas, 2 games and two out of 3 games. I guess home and away with Dallas. I didn't know that. 2:20 left here in the second, by the way. Shots are 17-10 for Montreal. It's 2-1 Montreal. Ooh. One timer by Galley. Stop by. Whatever his name is. Lindgren. Well, come on. Final minute of the second period. Good end of this period. Oh. Well, Montreal got a goal, but it's a player that went threw a capital into the net. Is that like an own goal? Yeah, high intensity game is right. That was pretty awesome end of the second. Getting a little rough. Yeah, it's okay. The period was over 5 minutes ago, BL. Thanks for that. Why, are you way ahead of me? All right, we got a second intermission. It is 2-1 Montreal after 2. As I predicted, I guess, right? Montreal is this like the blueprint for their way they're gonna finish the season? Start slow and take over the game gradually. That's hockey. A little rough, yeah. Yep. Professional hockey's supposed to be a little rough. Do it nice and easy. You're not going to get that reference, so I'm not going to do that. Oh boy. Maybe you old guys would have gotten that reference. It was not hockey. Just nostalgia. Okay, there's a Domino's commercial on, and there is something they showed because I don't like Domino's pizza in general, but they have those lava cakes. Oh shit, those are good. They showed them. I'm hungry. Can you tell? I ate lunch. It's not like I didn't eat today. At least I actually had breakfast and lunch. Like something wrong today. I shouldn't be hungry. ABL, I asked those questions around here. I don't know, BL. What do you want to talk about? You guys have the floor, and I would hope so. I hope you're sitting on the floor because it helps to be like on the floor. I am, considering I'm on the second floor of my building. It helps to have a floor underneath me, and I don't know what I'm babbling about now, but the Hughes press conference. Go ahead. I saw it. I fast forwarded through the second half of the French. So I kind of listened. I was doing stuff online working, and I think I was doing a thumbnail or something. And but didn't pay my full attention, but let it play. Then they finally had some English questions, and I went back to the French, and I kind of knew they weren't coming back to any English, and I just sort of fast forward. Okay, done. What do you want to know? Too much French. That is one huge complaint I have with Montreal right now. If they want to go this much French, do 50-50. You got a worldwide audience as well. It's not just Quebec that likes the Habs. And almost guaranteed 99% of the French Habs fans are in Quebec. Outside of Quebec, it's not so much. So I don't understand why they're doing that. I don't like it. It's very unfair. Just let the reporters ask them whatever and let them answer whatever and have a goddamn translator. It's 2024, 25, excuse me. It's 2025. It's not that hard to do. There are a lot. I would say there are more Habs fans outside of Quebec than there are actually in Quebec. And a worldwide, there's probably more overall outside. So, like, what are they doing? I don't get it. I don't like it, and I don't get it. The French are ruining everyone else's good times in France. Yeah, well, that just makes sense that would happen, no? Who got to come up with that? All right, that's it. We stopped there. Come on, guys, we got a lot of intermission left. The onus is on you to ask me questions tonight. How's that? In Cape Breton, it's 40% Habs, 40% Leafs, 10% Bruins, 10% rest of the league. I mean, right there, right? There's a lot of Habs fans outside of Quebec right there. Hey, right there, boys. A lot of Habs fans. I mean, listen, they're Habs. I mean, they're the winningest team in the league, right? In the history, over the years, they've picked up fans all around the world. So I don't know. It's to me for them. it's a zero-sum gain, is how I would say it, for the Habs to be going this heavy into French. And it's a little bit disrespectful to all the other fans. There's enough interest to do 40% Sens in Ottawa. I'm just joking. In my house, we're 100% Habs as well. I want to be a Habs. I don't cheer for. Well, if you watched, I did a tiers video for the league, the teams I like and don't like, whatever. I really only cheer for one. I might minorly cheer for certain teams. There's other teams I kind of like, I guess. So if I'm watching a game, Habs aren't involved in that, I might cheer for them for that game, but otherwise no. Or if they're playing the Leafs or the Bruins. Yeah, it's got to be some Penguins fans there, Bill. And Avalanche, too. Aiken, there are Bruins fans here in Quebec. And definitely there were obviously a ton of Nordiques fans. I don't know where where the Nordiques fans put their allegiance to, because you got to think if they were big fans of the Nordiques, they didn't like the Habs. I don't know where their allegiance would have gone necessarily, but I guess Avalanche. There's fans of each team everywhere, but we're talking about like in bulk, where there's a lot of them, a good percentage. Guru, I get what you're saying. He says his wife was a Habs fan before he knew her. It wouldn't have worked if she was a Leafs or Bruins fan. I may be able to tolerate Bruins, not Leafs. You saying a lot of Nordiques fans switched to the Bruins? Good for them. Yeah, it makes sense though. That's fine. Yeah, the original six have fans everywhere. Anyways, it got started with there are English fans all over the world. It's not fair that the press conferences and stuff, it's like 75% French, 25% English, and that's not fair. Maybe in Quebec that would be the right proportion, but like I say, it's not only people in Quebec that watch their videos, or maybe they don't understand that. I don't know. Lucas, I want to say that Lindgren didn't come back. Maybe he's hurt and got a bit of, like, I don't know. It's hard to say with goalies. Once he's out, the other guy does good. He might not get replaced. Leafs fans are everywhere after the playoffs. Or after the playoffs start, they disappear. I mean, after the playoffs end for them, Leafs fans disappear. Hey, listen, I was like that. I used to only watch if the Habs were in. They weren't. I didn't watch, so I'm different now. In my old age, I watch. You know a Habs fan that switched to the Leafs? Traitor. That was after the lobotomy, right? He had a lobotomy first. See who's I believe you are French. You guys take it the wrong way, and you don't hear what I said at all. You don't hear what I said at all. I didn't complain about them speaking French in Quebec. I complained that their audience is not just French, and they should take that into account. That's not so. It's not like it's typical though. I'm sorry. I like you guys. It's not. I'm not, but it's typical. You're putting $5 on Caulfield for a second of the night. How much are you going to win if he gets one? I don't know how you could not like the Avs, but then switch to the Leafs. I guess because if you're a fan of the Nordiques, you were used to losing, and it was fine. I stand by what I say. I thought I'd get more pushback on one of the comments I just made. I guess not. Well, Phil must not be around. Phil would have pushed back on that. How's the third period going to go, boys? I like the way Montreal's playing. I think they're gonna just keep rolling like that. Yeah, Bill, we're not talking about that stuff here. I'm trying to stay happy. We're already talking about French and English and all that. You want to make it worse. What a fucked up world we live in. That's all I can say. All right, we went silent. Silent but deadly. I'm serious about not talking about it, so you can bait me all you want. But you're not the master. I'm the master debater. No, seriously though, I'm not talking about politics tonight. Don't feel like it. I want to stay happy in my ignorance. I want to be just like all the other people and just be happy in my ignorance. We're talking about debating, Sam, not baiting. I didn't want to call myself the master baiter. I just didn't want to. So I'm not going to. Did you hear the Bulldogs have a new owner? Bulldogs who? What team is the Bulldogs? Yeah, but you know that Canadians think Kevin O'Leary is a total batshit crazy moron. But hey, and I said I'm not talking about this. Oh, Brantford, what league? Because it's not news to me. It's news to me, but I don't really care. I'm not a fisherman guru. Just because you're rich doesn't mean you should be able to shoot your freaking mouth off. Right? The guy just wants more tax breaks. That's all. So we're not going to get back to hockey? I'm spicy like a fisherman's friend. Spicy. That's me. I've been told that before by no one. They should be back in, I would say, a minute, less than a minute, less than a minute. That's a spicy meatball. All right, 5 minutes in. I'm so far behind. It's yesterday. I can't be that far behind from everybody because I've been calling goals or whatever, and like not like nobody else had called it, so can't be that far behind. It's 9 o'clock as well, and all is well. Ah, oh, except it's Devo, so wasn't gonna. There was no goal happening. I didn't know that the Capitals had Lex Luthor as their coach. I really didn't know. When did that happen? Just joking. He does look like a young Lex Luthor, though. You have to admit. Come on, let's get an insurance goal, boys. Lindgren won't be back with an upper body injury. He will not be back, they just said. So probably he got a concussion. Sounds like it to me. Or he did get hurt somehow, but seemed like Suzuki's, if I remember, his elbow went into his head. on the way down. So BL, yes, Shorzy starting in on the 24th, and I have Crave, so I will not be missing it at all. And just I am either having a what do you call those? Okay, what do you call that now? I'm really hot all of a sudden. It'll go away though in a minute. A hot flash. That's it. Ah, damn it. Why is it Eller always scores against us? Why Eller always scores against us? What, a wrapper? No. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Eller was like got there just in time. This kid Frank, it's like his first game. To be frank, damn it. Dobas should have had that. Unfortunately, Dobas should have had that. Sorry, but he should have. 2 minutes into this third period, it's tied at 2. Shots are 21-11, so they've only got 11 shots, and they got the same two goals we got. Come on, boys, let's turn this around now. Get another goal. Others got 8 goals. I think he's got 3 against us. Come on, Evans. Oh, quick chance there. Missed the net. Lucas, he always does. It seems like if not every game, just about every game he plays against us, he scores. Ooh, good block there by Gooley. Must have hurt, actually. Depends where it hit him. If it got him on the shin guard, he's okay. Otherwise, that probably hurt. Going off the ice, it hurt. It didn't hit him on the shin guard. Shit. Oh, that was a nice little play, but didn't work. 4 minutes into the third. Eller less so than Skinner, like the amount of goals, but yeah, Skinner and Eller. Although Skinner, when he was with Buffalo, didn't seem to do it with the Oilers. But yeah, but Eller with Pittsburgh or Washington, he scores against us. Damn, Suzuki fell. Oh. Where's the puck? Oh, it was close. You just said Washington tries to come again. Wait 10 minutes in between a little bit. Take some Viagra. Come on, get it out of there. Good save by Thompson. They'll do it again. Devo and Eller are facing off here. 14:07 left here in the third. Oh! Ah! Haven't seen Ovi out there in a while, or heard his name, maybe. Just a little bit, anyway. Maybe this period, I'm not sure. $12:38 to go. They're going to go for a commercial break. Well, I wonder if we'll get an overtime here. Still a lot of hockey left, but I'm just wondering. What do you guys think? How's this third period the rest of it gonna go? Oh, excuse me. Oh. OT would be fine. I mean, I'm not gonna. I'd rather OT than Habs lose in regulation. That's for sure. Line's day to day. I would think so. Um, he's shortened his bench because it's the third. It's a tight game. I mean, that happens. I don't see that there's a complaint there. I'd be sorry to say that if you're complaining about that, that's a bit picky. Especially Pez. I mean, really, he's gonna move the needle. He may, but not likely. Here we go. Pez might move the needle physically. Okay, you might be right there, but I don't know if that's gonna make. I mean, I don't know if he's gonna make that much of a difference. That's all. So I don't. I think it's being picky if you're gonna say that. My opinion. Who's who? It's the yellow potatoes. My opinion, but I have not seen them, so I don't know. He can't move the needle on the bench. Oh, it's a 2-2 tie. Like, really? Do you think he's gonna move the needle that much? To complain about it, I'm saying. Really? I don't think so. Almost at the halfway mark. It's still a little bit, but under 11 minutes to go in this period. Who's who that could be? But I find yellow potatoes won't crisp up enough in oil like that. Ah, offside. Does PLD look like he's worth the money they're paying him? He's been okay. That's about, and not really. I mean, he's actually, I would say no. I would say overall, no. Welcome back, Gislaine. It is 2-2 in the third. It not was. Unless there's a goal I didn't see yet. Commercials are just stupid these days, man. All right, what do we got? We got about 9 minutes left. I don't remember. No, wait for them to get underway again. 9:40 left. We are underway. Doubled up in shots too. Montreal's 26 shots to their 13. Tied at 2. Um, I was watching the whole game just now. I saw every minute of this game. I don't get the question. It's just like, how much is Zeller what? How much is Zeller penis size? How much is in his bank account? 8:11 left. Who is Sagan? Talking about Tyler Sagan? Who's I don't know who the announcers are on TV. How much is his contract? I don't know how much. A lot of stops and starts. Felix Seguin. He's bad. Yeah, I don't watch much on TV on sports. So good save there by Dobish. But Guru, he's there if it goes that way as well. He's just if he's on the bench. Good save there, Dobish with the leg, with the pad. Still, I think he's kind of probably those 2 goals he could have stopped, but he's still cool and calm. It didn't affect him. I like that about him. Six minutes left. It's looking like overtime. Looking like it was still a lot of hockey. Time for either team to score a goal. Next goal probably wins this game. Probably. If it's in overtime, it definitely does. Come on, boys. Nobody there. Commercial break again. They are definitely milking this period with commercials. And it sounds like a Who's Who that I wouldn't. I'm glad I didn't watch like that. But I don't watch games in French unless that's all the choice I have. Despite you guys telling me how much better it would be on RDS, I don't do it. Oh, hell no, what, Mr. McInnes? If you could watch your English, what are you saying? You would. I don't know what you're saying there. Your English is so on that one. Can't say I hate the commentator. I just don't like watching in French. But I could. I mean, if I have to, I'm fine with it. Not my preference. 5:22 to go in the third, or in regulation. Less than 5. That Protus kid's pretty big, eh? It's pretty big. Good pace to this game now. Come on. Come on, guys. Push for that goal. Hey there, Phil. Been good. Been a good game so far. Good tight finish. Oh! God damn it. Suzuki in the slot. Spins around, fires, glove save. Thompson. I know you've been away. I could tell because you didn't comment on a few things I said. Yeah, he gets nothing on that shot. Never mind. Too bad. Oh. Don't be sorry. Nothing to be sorry for. 3:13 left in regulation. Wow, Hudson kept that in there. Come on, boys. Let's go. Oh, good save there. Come on, get it out of your zone, guys. Last minute of play in regulation. I'm not gonna do that. And I was just like, come on. I think off the top of my head, I'm gonna come up with all those players. That's a request you give somebody, and yeah, right. Think about it for a while, like a day or two. Do research. Nah, come on. Okay, almost lost the feed. Well, yep, going overtime. 2-2. Yeah, the point is good. I'm glad for the point. I just don't want it to be a loser point. Just like you probably sat there, thought about it, done your research, and here you are. You're asking me off the top of my head to do that. So, what do you think? Overtime. We know who's coming out for Montreal. We're gonna get the win here. I don't care who they put out. Montreal's got an opportunity. They have a chance to win. Um, yeah, I hope so. I want the 2 points. I don't want one. I want two. I'll take one, but want two because I'm fucking greedy. How's that? Dobish gives them the edge? No, Dobish keeps them in the game. Are you saying in net? Dobish gives them the. I don't know. Logan Thompson is a damn good goalie, so I don't know about that, but I hope you're right. I do hope you're right. Pez not seeing a second of overtime, dude. Where's the game? They're in. How do you not know they're on the road? They're wearing white. Just Len, they're wearing white, or you're not watching. If you're not watching, okay, I'll give it to you. You think Dobish gives them the edge over Thompson in overtime? Why? Why? Thompson's an experienced goalie, won a cup. How does Dobish give them the edge? I don't know that I agree with that. I'd like that to be the case, and I hope it is, but I don't know that I agree with that. Suzuki won the last one in overtime. Am I right? Maybe he'll do, and it was quick too, if I'm correct as well. Dave Tiger Williams, who Pez imitated, riding his stick and doing that. That was Dave Tiger Williams. I think when he was with Vancouver, last time I saw him do it, I believe. And I just saw it recently on a video of some sort. All right, let's see. Get possession. Get possession. That's it. Keep possession, boys. Keep possession. Come on. Oh, that wasn't a penalty. Good block by Hudson. 2-on-1, Suzuki and Caulfield. And they score, Suzuki. Oh, okay, because Caulfield went and shot it again. Suzuki, 2 overtime winners in a row for him. Habs win 3-2. I want to see that one again. I want to see that one again. I thought that was a penalty they should have got. That thing on Hudson. Wow. 2 points. That's what we needed, that 2 points. That's what I wanted. Goal horn. Thank you, Paul. I got to remember that more often. Captain Clutch is right. You think it sounds like a moose, Paul? Is this all the last? Yeah, they just seem to be going after all the last. That's what, the last 5 now. It does sound like a moose. Okay, we'll call it a moose horn. All right. I wonder where does that put us now for whatchamacallit? I'm just taking this off my freaking ears now. Woo! Where does that put us for the wild card? What's going on in Montreal, says Adam. We got a good team here as opposed to elsewhere in Canada. I won't say the city. Playoffs look more and more likely. Yeah, the playoffs. I've heard of those. Boston has many games played. Listen, we had four games in hand, so we just put up 2 points on that. So we're only, I know what we had 41. We're only 2 points behind Boston. So yeah, I mean this is a good showing. Suzuki, Dobish, and Caulfield, by the way, stars 1, 2, and 3. So yeah, nice. Always a good game when Suzuki and Caulfield both score. I think we passed Boston. I think Boston is they're free falling, just like the Rangers. Look where the Rangers are, right? 3rd from the bottom in the East. The Rangers, that's just a horrible free fall. It seems like it's a very, I want to say, similar situation in Boston with management and players. Nobody's happy and the room sucks. And it seems to be what's going on there. So, can Montreal make the playoffs? I mean, there's a lot of hockey to go, right? It's 41 games. A lot can happen. It's a hard road to do it, but if they play like this every damn game, then yeah, they got a shot. Adam will agree there. I love the downfall of the Bruins too. You're next. uh, yeah, Huzu. That's the team before. This is a different team. They've progressed. They progressed in their in the rebuild. I don't know that this team is going to fall apart early in this run. I still don't know that they make the playoffs. I'm not going to say that they will. But I think they make a good run at it. I from the way they're playing, for the amount of time that this improved play has happened, I don't think that's a fluke. I don't think this is like, oh, we're gonna go back to the team at the beginning of the season who was crap. So I don't think that's gonna happen. So I don't think they finish in the bottom 10 anymore. I don't think that, but they finished somewhere between 11 and 16. So maybe they make the playoffs like the last team in, and maybe they don't. But I think they make a good run at it. And that was my prediction going into the season. Actually, the last two seasons. But going into the season, I said they make a run and fall off in March or in April. Just fall off and just kind of miss. We'll see if I'm right. I'm right now. I'm hoping to make the playoffs. In the playoffs, and any team will beat the Leafs. We know that. Listen, we know this. Even though Adam doesn't want to hear that, but we know this. Although I'll tell you the very honest truth with the Leafs this year. If they don't have like big injuries, stuff like if they stay the team that they've been so far, the Leafs worry me as far as not a Stanley Cup necessarily, but going beyond the first round. It worries me. And I don't want them to do that. So yeah. Like I think they're better. They'll be a better team in the playoffs, probably. Well, we'll see. The Lane train continues. So that's what, 31 points? Keep them rocking there, Hudson. Hudson for Calder. That's what I want. I really want to see Hudson get the Calder. All right. I got to go eat something. Plus, we got a game tomorrow. So it's been a long day for me already. And it's going to be another long one tomorrow. So I'm going to take off here. We're back at home. I will just go over that. Back at home, it's Dallas. I don't. Is that the first Dallas game? I don't know why. I think it is. But we're at home against Dallas, and I think let's take a look at that because next week I think we play them again. Yes, we go to Utah, Dallas, and then home to Toronto and the Rangers next week. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's another good team. Another good team, another playoff team. Montreal seems to be, if you're a shitty team, we're going to lose. If you're a good team, better watch out. But, Guru, I mean, haven't we said that about how many games? I've said it. They're in tough. It's going to be a hard game, but they don't give up. I think that's the key, right? Habs, they don't get down on themselves like they used to. And they don't give up. And they manage to find their game usually before the end of the first period. And that seems to have been it's been their formula, it seems, for a few of these wins in this winning streak or this good patch that we're having. Which I think is a little more than a good patch. I think this is, to some extent, this is the team. They've turned a corner, not the corner, but a corner in the rebuild, and they're improved. Habs are doing this without Line and David Savard, yes. Who I guess I'm expecting every game now Line back in the lineup, but nothing's been. I haven't even read like a rumor that Line might not be the flu. I haven't seen anything like that. So I know when you get the flu, it depends on the person. It could be 3-4 days of being really sick. It could be a week to two. So we'll see. That's right. Another good team, another good victory, another victory. That's the thing. The good teams were winning against the shitty teams were not. So anyway, all right. So tomorrow is Dallas, 7 o'clock start. So a normal start. Nothing else to mention really for tomorrow. That's it. That's it. Okay. So thanks for being here. I really appreciate everybody being here. Hit the like button if you had a good time. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the night. Till tomorrow, stay safe out there. Peace out, everybody. And have a great rest of the evening. It is a Friday night. Lots to do. Enjoy. Ciao, everybody. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.